Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Esther here. Thank you so much to those who stay in tune with me. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about value. I want to ask you, when you think about value, what comes to mind? Love, care, compassion? When I think about value, I think about someone that I cherish. Value is something that, if we're not careful, we can tend to take it for granted. And that can be in the form of friendships, relationships, business partners, potential partners. You don't know when your next opportunity will come from. You don't know who's sitting next to you. But it is very important to understand that the way you value people is a reflection of how you value yourself. I'm reading a book from Dr. Darius Daniels called Relational Intelligence. And this book has really encouraged, strengthened, challenged. Hey, if you don't have this book, I will highly advise you to get it. You will be very inspired and it will help you to think on a higher level when it comes to the people who are in your life. Now, one thing I do want to encourage you at the same time of and warn you is that not everybody can add value into your life. And it's not to say that people are bad or that they can't help you, but the capacity and the level as to where you're going, some people cannot handle it. So for those who cannot handle where you're going, you need to leave them aside. Not to say that you ignore them or you turn bitter towards them. No, you still have love for them, but you know that the relationship isn't as close as it was before, and that's fine. Everyone in your life is either there for a reason, for a season, or for a lifetime. Some are there as assignments, which is what the book talks about. Others are there for life, and these are long-term friends. These are confidences. And some are there, unfortunately, just to watch you fall. And that is life. You will never have a group of people that will love you all the same. And at the same time, you must also be able to identify people who you can pour into and those people that can pour back into you. It is not everyone that needs to speak into your life. If you have discernment, you will know whether when someone is speaking, it's coming from a genuine place or it's coming from a place of force. And value is not by force. When it comes to giving out value, you also need to make sure you know how much you're giving out. If someone is always taking and taking and taking, and they're not feeding you, that can be draining. Notwithstanding though, those that you feed may not feed you back. But at the same time, you also need to be wary that there are people who will come to you because they know you're good at something. And yes, on the one hand, that is really good. But on the other hand, it may seem that they're taking advantage. And that's where you need to draw the line and say, I know I'm a valuable asset. I need to now protect it. There will be situations where you want to help people, but they may not even need your help. They may even think that you're manipulating them or provoking them. Depending on the personality of the individual, that also has to come into play. Everyone's personality isn't the same. What you may get from A, you may not get from B. When you have people in your life that value you, please value them. Don't take them for granted. Just because the people that you valued don't value you, it doesn't mean that it gives you the right to not value others who are going to come into your life. That's why friendships can be seasonal. People come, people go, and that is the beauty of life. I'm sure as you're listening to this video, you can really think about those that have added value into your life and have also been a liability. But at the same time, I really want to challenge you to also look at your life. Ask yourself, am I adding value? Because I strongly guarantee when you add value into others, others will add value into you. And as I stated before, it may not be the exact same people that add value, but there will always be people around you that they are valuing you and they are not taking advantage of you. Some people, they're actually inspired by you, but they're a bit shy to tell you. Other times, people are watching from afar, clapping for you. Some people, they watch you, they don't clap. And also other people, they watch you, they don't want you to do well. It's okay. It's all a part of the package. And that's how you grow. That's how you become stronger. That's how you become wiser. And it's all in this book, Relational Intelligence. I'm loving it so far. As you know, I love books. I'm an author of 4 books. So I thought, you know what? Invest in reading. Know how much value you give to people. But above all, value yourself. When you value yourself, I'm telling you, people will value you. The way you look at you is exactly the same way people will treat you. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be pompous and proud and think you're better than anyone. No, that is not a good character to have. However, lift up yourself in a way where you know you're confident. I know my value. I know my worth. And people that know your value and your worth, they will pay the price. Because as someone who is wise and discerning, you will know those who are coming into your life to take advantage, and you will know where to cut the line. It's okay to say no without justifying yourself. You have to be okay with letting things be. I remember talking to my friend the other day, and I said to her that in these days, aside from our needs, when someone speaks powerful words into my life, and when someone speaks the right words into your life, don't you feel happy? You can have a really bad day right now. You could have received a really bad email, or someone just ticked you off. And all of a sudden, someone comes into your life and starts speaking words of encouragement to you, words of affirmation, reminding you of who you are. That is value-added friends, because we need them in our lives. Some people may start out well and they end up becoming associates, while some associates can end up becoming friends. Life changes. But the most important thing is look within yourself and ask yourself, am I being a good friend? Am I valuing my friends? Am I giving value back to them? Or am I just taking and taking and taking? Because at some point, your friend or your family member or a relative or a lover may say, you know what, I love you, but I don't feel like this relationship is working, or I don't feel like this friendship is moving anywhere. In the meantime, I need my space. And that's why you need to learn how to develop and invest in yourself. Personal development and self-confidence is important for you. When you wake up in the morning, your friends aren't there. You look at yourself in the mirror and you say to yourself, today's going to be a good day. And you carry that energy with you. Value is very important. And people need what you provide. Remember what I said before, do not underestimate the value and the worth within you, because that is what people are looking for. At the same time, don't be too pompous and think you're too much, that people cannot get access to you. You need to make sure you have the right balance. You need to make sure that you are valuing people whenever you see them, when they're trying to do what they can to encourage you. When you see a friend that's in need, for example, do you say, oh, I hope it gets better soon? If you know you've got what they need, give it to them, because you don't know what is around the corner for you. When you give value, you will receive value. And the thing is that it's so easy to understand, yet so difficult to do, because we are always in our feelings. This person hurt me. I don't want to be hurt again. I have to guard my heart. I understand that. But for how long? How long are you going to harbor that pain in? How long are you going to treat people disrespectfully? Because you do know that when you treat people wrong, you will get it back. And it may not come next week. It may not even come in 6 months, but at some point you will remember and say, wow, I remember that time I didn't value this person. Another thing I also want to add on to this is, don't be afraid to say no. They always feel like if they say no, their friends aren't going to like them. If you can't do something for someone and they don't like you for that, or you can't do it because of commitments and you've explained and you can sense that the friendship is a bit awkward, then that's not a friendship at all. That's more of an associate. But friends that you've told them, look, sis bro, I really want to come, but I can't come. However, I'll try my best to make it up to you. And they say, no, it's okay, don't worry. Thank you for letting me know. That is someone who values you. You can't always do things for everyone. I can't do everything for my friends. And I know that my friends can't do everything for me, but that's fine because it's balanced. And at the same time, we can't be too dependent on people, because that's when we tend to lose our value and think that our value is in people. No. Yes, people can notice our value, but the value that we have is so expensive that you have to make sure you show it in a way that people can appreciate it. Whenever you want to aim higher, be around and surround yourself with people who are already higher than you. And don't be intimidated. Ask questions. Asking questions means growth. Asking questions means that you're ready to learn. And then that allows the person higher than you to add value into you. Then you can add value into others. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.